Hi guys, I'm Bert, new host of T-Way. You saw me last week. I am back, unfortunately for some, but don't worry, you will probably get someone new. But this is T-Way episode 54. So, let's start at the front. Normally, let's address this straight away. I used to park there. My car's no longer there. The reason for it is the guys at the front have now taken that space. Obviously our barrier's gone up, our gates have gone up and everything else. So now I've got a new space somewhere in there when I get a chance. So that's why my car's not there. That's why we don't start there anymore. But let's go. Here we go. As we come in, we're closing down. There's no cars apart from that, essentially. A bright orange Ferrari with Bitcoin logos all over it. Doesn't really matter. We're not really closing down. There's cars waiting for, or we're waiting for them to arrive. So there's a few things in the pipeline that we're waiting for. That's outside. That is ready to rock and roll. As you can see, I think a lot of people from last time were like, orange Ferrari. I don't know if it's really gone down well, but this is what the customer wanted. I said last week, it is a long-term customer of ours. That's what he wanted, that's what he's got. But let's carry on anyway. In the corner, Ray's bike. There's your bike, Ray. Have I learned anything more about bikes since last week? No, it's got two wheels and it's white and orange. Let's go. Here we go. Let's stay outside for now anyway. And look, I'm doing a little bit of a skip around because I was told to speed it up a little bit last week. Thank you very much. We have a BMW M2 Competition, owned by a customer that's had a few cars done with us. Generally, this customer only really does PPF, so he goes for protection as opposed to anything else. So the colour you're seeing is the original colour of the car. Car came in, needed a few little bits done to it under warranty and so on, but we've covered it, all sorted. We don't always get it right, but we are always here to make sure we get it corrected if there is a problem. So anyone that's thinking about warranty and stuff like that for a wrap or PPF, yes, we cover it and we cover it all. But as you can see, there's my long-term loan. It's a BMW M850 from the guys over at BMW Park Lane. I am still waiting for my M3. I am still waiting, but it is what it is, no problem at all. With the way of the world, there's been delays in the car industry, and you will now see that the used car market has gone skyrocketing because of those delays. Something to do with semiconductors. It is what it is. I'm not moaning because I get to play around in that. Alongside it, we saw that last week as well. That is still here. It's not going anywhere. I think we've inherited it. A satin black with gloss black top half and so on. Royce Wraith. That's a black badge edition as well. So if you come a little bit closer, the darkened chrome front grills around the actual side of the car, the badges and so on and so forth. That's how you can tell that that is a black badge, if you needed to know. But let's carry on. Let's go to the old unit first. Let's go. Oh, there's a customer walking in. Yep. Wait there, or carry on? Let's carry on. Let's not carry on, Andrew's gone out. 2 seconds. So we come into the old unit. First car up, watch the bin. I've done the same thing last week, Ray. I told you to mind your step and now you're walking into bins. First car up, Bay 1, BMW M5. We saw this last week. It was in blue. I'm sure Ray will get you a nice shot. The car's been stripped down. Most of it has been wrapped. The boys are working on the doors. That's what's left on this vehicle, but it's gone into Satin Hope Green, which is at the moment probably one of my favorites. So I'm excited to see the results of this. But if you look around, this unit, hi Nene, all right? Yeah, just stay out my way, yeah? This unit is the German unit. Basically, we have BMW, we have Porsche, and we have another Porsche in the far corner. So this unit's probably a little bit close to my heart this week because I love a German car. But we're here. Hi, Nay.
Hello, Betty.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What are you doing?
Wrapping handles in Hope Green for this BM.
Lovely. And talk to me about colours. Mm-hmm. Are certain colours like satins versus gloss and stuff like that, are there any more difficulties wrapping with them? Or what do you have to think about? Just give some info back.
So the finish doesn't really make a difference. I think it's more the colours and the brands. Okay. Because certain brands obviously like more sticky, get more glue lines, stuff like that. So I think it's more the brands, to be honest. So I find it's more the brands than the finish.
Okay, so we obviously only use high-end quality vinyl. Mm-hmm. What's your favourite vinyl? What's a go-to vinyl for you?
Probably Avery.
Avery, Team Avery. Thank you. Cool. Right, in Bay 2, we have the Porsche Taycan, whatever you want to call it. Again, electric cars. Obviously, last week you would have found out that we're still a little bit unsure. Chris doesn't like Elon Musk as well. He thinks he's wrong. But this is now pretty much wrapped. We're just waiting for some trim pieces to come back from our body shop, and then the fit up process will begin with this one. And then over in Bay 3, we have what used to be a 911 Turbo S 991, but customer has decided he wants to go for a gloss rock grey on this. So he wants to go towards, I wouldn't call it crayon, which is a Porsche colour, probably a slightly darker version. Am I stopping any of you lot doing work? You got to move it back. So you're waiting for me to shut up talking and then you can carry on, yeah? Fantastic. Right, go. What are we doing? Shout out. Why are you moving backwards?
It's currently raining. We need to pull the bumpers in.
Yeah.
And we need to start stripping them.
Fantastic. So you just want a bit more space out?
Bit of room. So yeah, that's it.
Amazing. So the boys are cracking on. We try to be as quick as possible with getting the cars prepared, because when Nico, Mark, Kian, Tev, whatever else, one thing that we don't like is that there is downtime. So you'll always see a car being stripped, you'll always see a car being fitted up, and then obviously trying to keep that process going. But there you go. That's the difficulties of trying to manage this team. But, hi Nix.
Hello.
How are ya?
I'm very good, You, Bert?
Yeah, not too bad, mate, not too bad.
Yeah.
Talk to me. BMW, how long we got left?
We got 3 doors. Once we're done this one, we got 3 doors left, so...
Okay, so
No,
you're going to be done
Tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Tuesday, innit?
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Oh!
this week at Yiannimize comes out on a
Okay,
Tuesday, bro.
So this car should be finished on Wednesday.
Should we do that again? Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. Wednesday. Amazing.
Tomorrow.
Oh dear. Give me that back, mate. It's not coming home. Right, okay, let's talk about it. Your fiance is English.
She is. Well, I'm England fan now.
You're an England fan now.
Yeah, I never used to follow football.
Didn't care.
But this one, oof.
And what was the
upset
atmosphere?
me.
What was the atmosphere like in the
Sad, innit?
in
It's
the
sad.
household?
The house, her parents not about football, but
Okay.
yeah.
But the whole country, the
Yeah, the whole
euphoria,
country.
the
Ooh.
feeling,
Yeah, it's just, look, it's raining now.
and now it's raining.
Yeah, even the heavens crying.
But they've done us proud.
Yeah.
They've done the country proud.
Finals.
We'll go again. Next year, World Cup.
Yeah, World Cup.
Come on. There we go. Right, let's carry on. Let's go and see old Salve. Let's go and see Salve. Out of everyone, and I've got to learn to carry on walking backwards. Out of everyone, Salve's probably the only one that's enjoyed the football, to be completely honest. But after you, Ray, go. Let's go and talk to him. Coming into our PPF bay, you will notice a Lamborghini Urus. The more I do this, the more I sort of think about how I'm actually saying it, because I say it the way I say it. Whether it's right or wrong, have no idea. But hi, Salve.
Hi.
How are you?
Not too bad, thanks.
The weekend was.
A good one.
Was it a good one?
Yeah.
I've got to give you that, really.
We
Come on,
deserved
then.
it. Italy deserved it.
Oh, it's we now. It's we. Yeah.
We done it.
I
We
thought
won.
you was. From the messages that we had in our group chat over the weekend, so we have a Yiannimize group chat, of course, so if you are part of the family, you will be in that. You was like, oh, you know, may the best team win, blah, 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 I'm happy either way. Today, it's
come
sunk
across,
in.
Yeah, it come across like I was sitting on the fence.
You
I
had
can
splinters
see
on
that.
in your backside.
But I was just sort of trying to put across that as long as it's a good game, fair game.
Which he didn't mean.
I've seen Italy win the World Cup twice. In colour.
In colour, yeah.
So,
2006 and
1982
82.
in my lifetime.
It's a good year, 82. It's the
Proper football.
Year I was born. Fun fact.
Football, baby.
When were you born? What year?
77.
God, he's old. He's well old. But anyway, what are you working on?
Lamborghini Urus.
Yep.
Brand new, going from gloss to a stealth conversion.
What's easier?
Stealth is a lot easier than gloss PPF.
Why?
It goes on a lot more silky, and you don't see as many sort of like stretch lines, any sort of like a glue movement issues when it comes to stretching the actual PPF. So.
Okay, so just to touch on that, so the people at home can understand, when we cut a PPF panel, obviously, yes, it's cut to size already from the templates that we work to, but sometimes you have to manipulate the material to get it to sit exactly where you need it to.
That's right, yeah.
So you have to put a little bit of stretch into it, which is absolutely normal, but that's what you mean about the glue lines and whatever else. So you don't necessarily get it as much with a stealth conversion versus a gloss.
Yep.
There you go. You've learned something extra today as well. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Let's go. Coming out, it's everyone's favourite time. Straight to the comments. Let's go.
20 grand budget to buy a car. I would say RS3 or Golf R.
BMW E82, which is like a 1 Series Coupe 135i.
Probably go for an E46 M3. Yeah.
20k budget on the car. Oof. Don't know. I'll probably go for like one of the kind of older S3s or go for a Golf R or something. Yeah, man.
Hello guys, it's Enrique from Yiannimize. I would buy a Q3, but a little bit newer than mine, you know? So maybe 2019.
Probably go for a little Golf R.
I'm pretty sure you can get the older RS6s for about 20, but yeah, I'd probably just go with an RS6. I like them, the older ones.
So I'd probably get in a bath. Mine was more than that, so I've blown the budget already.
20k, I'm definitely getting an S3. It's coming soon, maybe, hopefully.
I mean, I don't know why you guys keep asking me car questions. I don't even know what you could get for 20k. Peugeot 108.
I would say it's got to be the something M-Power BMW or AMG Mercedes, but I'd lean towards the M-Power.
Nice family car. I don't know what one though. Probably a BM.
S3 Saloon. I would say I will buy a Golf R.
Has there ever been a celebrity that's come to Yiannimize that I was starstruck by? Didn't actually come to Yiannimize, however, we did wrap his car, and that would be Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell was someone's car that I always wanted to do. Whenever I've done interviews, I was always like, Simon Cowell, Simon Cowell. I think I put it into the universe, and I manifested it. It's a Simon Cowell, top guy.
Would probably be Anthony Joshua. Just casually walking around the unit, I was like, what? Man like Joshua, nice guy as well, top man.
I'd have to say Bugsy Malone, top geezer. I took a picture of him as well.
It has to be Stormzy. Bro, I was sitting right here and my man just walks through the door and says hello, and I'm like, hi, how you doing? It was a weird experience, but I was definitely left starstruck by that.
Probably be Stormzy.
So generally, I don't tend to get starstruck too much, but there has been 2 occasions where I was a little bit like, oh, that was different. First time was with Simon Cowell, so ended up having a conversation with Simon Cowell on the phone first, and yeah, that one got me a little bit. And the second one is a bit of a weird one, probably a lot of people won't know him, but a chap called Johnson Bahari, he's got the Victoria Cross, so he's like a survivor of like wars and stuff like that, but just listening to him and hearing his stories and stuff like that got to me, and that was a good one.
Bamiyang. When he come to us for the first time, I believe he was top goal scorer in the Prem. Hope he was. And obviously I'm an Arsenal fan, so yeah, for me that was a big one.
It's Enrique again from Yiannimize. And the celebrity, the most nice person I ever met here was Stormzy. I really like him.
All right, so I've met a few celebrities from being here, but the only one I actually got to speak to was Stormzy, and he was sound. Like he was down to earth and was willing to speak to anyone and everyone. So yeah, Stormzy for me.
Probably Stormzy, and also the fact that he's so tall is quite scary.
Anthony Joshua, Stormzy, AJ Tracy, D-Block. M4.
It definitely for me be Anthony Joshua. Wasn't expecting to be that tall. Just I was dwarfed. I've never been dwarfed as a man like that. My chin was up like that. I was like, "You right, Josh?" Yeah, Anthony Joshua.
I don't know if I'd say starstruck, but I think he was definitely the most gentleman out of most of the celebrities which I've seen is Stormzy. Guy's a legend, there's nothing more I can say about him.
I would probably say Anthony Joshua for me. Just respect what he does, and he's a good fighter.
No, AJT, he was not starstruck, yeah, let's get that right, but he was a cool guy, he was alright. I spoke to him, had a little conversation with him, he sorted me out tickets for his, well, all of us, but I asked him, he sorted it out, it was cool, yeah, man, he was alright.
I think it's foreign whiskey for me.
Okay. Okay, so this celebrity didn't necessarily come here. This is when we were on the tour. We met 50 Cent. And I wasn't necessarily starstruck, but it was crazy to think, oh, that's 50, who used to watch on MTV, yeah, because I'm old. But if you click here, you can watch the tour video.
So I always got asked, would I be up for sending my staff to different locations, different countries to wrap cars? Yes, I would. However, if I do that, it affects the Yiannimize here. Because they're not here, so obviously you've got travelling times where they can't work. It just doesn't work for us. I'd rather people send the cars to us, but I have been asked a lot, but it just doesn't work for us, so no.
So this week I feel a little bit like Martin Brundle, so if you're an F1 fan, you'll know what I mean. I feel like I'm running up and down the pit lane trying to talk to drivers and stuff. But go Ray, let's go to the new unit. Coming into the new unit, everyone is cracking on over here. So normally I would speak to the guys and whatever, but I'm just looking behind you, it's out of shot. But the boys are laying a front bumper on a Tesla, which we'll get to in a second. But behind me, we have got the Brabus G-Wagon, the absolute monster of a car, huge. It is pretty much completed. We are doing final checks, getting it cleaned up. I said to you last week, there is gonna be a big sticker going on the side of that, so we're just waiting for that to be printed off, and then it will go onto it, but we will do our final checks on the material that has gone on to ensure that when we get to that sticker, we're not going to have an issue. So that is pretty much there, that's not going to be long. In the middle, we've got a brand new Range Rover. They're not called Vogues anymore, they're just Range Rovers. But this is in for security. It is having a Pandora storm. Anyone that has a Range Rover, be aware they go walkabouts at night time, so you need to make sure that your investment is protected. Give us a shout, give us a call, hit us up, we will get you booked in. We try to get security devices fitted as quick as humanly possible, so we try to aim for sort of 24 to 72 hours after a phone call, your car will be in and we will get that security device fitted because we want your car protected. But there you go. Behind us we have, or behind you Ray, if you pan around, we've got Kian and Tev. Hi boys, say hi to, hi that way, say hi to the camera. Hi. Right, so I'm not going to talk to you too much because I don't want to interrupt and I want you to concentrate. But Tesla Model 3 into simple grey. So when it comes to a grey, there are 1,000,001 different choices from light through to dark. So if you are considering a grey wrap, trust me, you will be spoilt for choice. But the guys are on that front bumper, hence why I don't want to interrupt them, because it will take them a bit of concentration to make sure it goes down and goes down correctly, and I don't want to be the reason why they get it wrong. BMW i8, Big Sid's back. He has decided to add gold calipers to his car. Normally, we wouldn't do calipers as a standalone item, but as you can see, we have worked on this car previously, so therefore I will bring that vehicle back and I will do any kind of little update that that customer requires, not necessarily just Sid, but anyone that spent money with us and been through the workshops with their car. So I will always make an exception to the rule for people that have been with us before. Should we talk to old Rico?
Hello, Bert.
Oh, yeah. All right.
How are you?
I'll sit here.
You know exactly what he told about that front bumper. That's the back bumper. So pretty much simple gray, Tesla Model 3. It's going from black to simple gray. It's nearly done. Hair quarters need to be done. Pretty much everything else I hope all my Italian friends is celebration today, and my English friends not too good, yeah, but yeah. I hope next time you guys get better luck, yeah? See you next time.
That's Bert. Don't need to do anything with him, do I? Just give him the microphone, let him crack on. Bav, COO, Yiannimize Group, Porsche GT3, brand spanking new, has been PPF'd. You will notice little bits of masking tape around this car. Basically what we do once we complete any vehicle, this will happen for paint protection film, this will happen for colour change films as well. We go around, we inspect the vehicles, make sure that they are absolutely perfect. Any kind of imperfection or something that we're not necessarily happy with, we will mark with the masking tapes and we will go around and try and get everything rectified to make sure that that is absolutely perfect come the day that car is going to be collected. So, considering it's Bav's car, we need to make sure that it is bang on because he's going to be in my ear otherwise and he won't let me borrow it. But I think this is as good a car as any to do this week's cold start. So I'll grab the keys, we'll jump in and we'll get some, hopefully we'll get some cool noise coming out the back end of this. That sounds awkward, but here we go. Works for me. There you go. That was this week's cold start. Porsche 911 GT3, brand spanking new. Hello, mate.
You right?
Yeah, you?
No.
Why? What's the matter?
I'm still hurt.
Why?
Hard. I got smoked by Naomi.
So, let's put a link right now. Go and watch that. Go and see poor old Rio get beaten by a girl.
Disclaimer, my car is not a race car. Yeah.
Right. How fast does your car go, by the way?
What? Oi. Way behind the camera.
How fast
asked
does
me,
your car go?
Well, diesel. I was asked what my clock goes to. Yeah. And I
Right.
said it goes to 160. Say, where if I ask you what your name is, you're gonna tell me your name's.
What?
Bert.
Musty. Right, the boys, Timon and Pumbaa, as I like to call them, my two little favourites, but there we go. What are we missing? Have we covered absolutely everything? I think we have. We are waiting for 2 cars also this week, but there is a little bit of a delay. I just need to watch where I'm going. This backwards walking thing is still new. So we are waiting for 2 more cars. You probably won't see them in this week's T-Way, but they will certainly be here for next. But that's pretty much everything covered. What's left apart from telling you to comment down below, throw your questions into us. We'll always try and answer as many questions as possible in our comment section if there's anything you guys want to know at home. Don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to pick me off if you want to me off, or if you feel there's something I could do better, then go for it. All that's left